Oh, hey, there's a ton of prep going on for World Champs over here, so follow me and let's check it out. We're here with Josh. Hey, Josh, what's up? Was this project hard to hop into when you show up at 12:15?
Pretty much, yeah. No. We're all on the same page. I can hop in, just look, and know exactly where I need to jump into.
At any time of day, even noon 15. Even noon 15. Here with Ricky Willems, the head of safety, and also you're leading the charge on these Cage 1 updates. What's going on with Cage 1?
We've got new vents going in at the bottom that are easier to clean, less problems with wood chips building up down there, that sort of thing. We've got updated ducts that are getting new covers in the ceiling. Those blow off extra pressure when there's an explosion in the cage. We're going to have bigger channels at the bottom that'll clear smoke from the arena faster when there's a fire. So all kinds of things. Each individual project, not that bad, but we've got like a half dozen.
Why are we doing all this stuff?
We've had a bunch of new inspections from a bunch of new officials, both at the state and the local level, and that's come with some new scrutiny. But also as we go through and we check everything for the first time, some of these aren't wear items, right? You don't check them very often, but we haven't built them in years. They've been here for a long time. And when we built them the last time, we didn't know as much as we do now. So we're going to change some things, update them so that they're easier to service. They have fewer problems. They're just better all around.
Nice. Well, thank you, Ricky. And I'm excited to see these updates and the new extraction system in use. What's up? I found Colby by the new set, and I overheard him saying, he said, I have a good idea. So let's hear it live.
So it's a good idea, but it's a really bad idea. But we like bad ideas here. So I'm working on right now a new tripod rig that we need for the set, for the BFS, but also the stand-up position right here.
Wait, Colby, what's the BFS?
The BFS, it's the bilingual Frankenstein screens. So we have these 3 big screens. You're very familiar with it. We're testing out new graphics because we want to do a lot more here at the BFS. So right now we have the tail of the tape. Sam, walk us through the tail of the tape.
Oh, it's Tail of the Tape, where we have Silent Spring versus Chainsaw Kitty. Chainsaw Kitty coming from Keziah Sky out of Haverty Grace, Maryland, and Sleepy Anime Club Girl Team. And that's sort of the Tail of the Tape.
Yes, so that's Tail of the Tape. But yeah, with that, the BFS, we're going to do a bunch of graphics like this, a lot of like pit sky cams where we'll show them repairing and you're going to be talking us through what's going on. But yeah, with that, we're kind of working on new camera rigs for it. That's where my bad idea comes in.
So way up there, this giant
way up here,
tripod.
80 inches up in the air is going to be a camera, but we also need to figure out how to mount the return feed on it. So you, Kyle, Richard, Adam, whoever it might be, knows what the heck you're looking at when the camera's looking at you, what graphics you might need to read. And we have a teleprompter attachment for a camera. So my bad idea is to put the teleprompter attachment on here, mount the camera to it, get some sort of iPad to wirelessly have the return feed so that you could look at the return feed while looking at the camera. I don't think it's going to work, but the ideas are flowing.
At least they're flowing.
The ideas are flowing.
How is Danielle going to press record if the camera's like 6 feet above her?
Stilts.
Stilts. It's stilts, Danielle. Stilts.
You need stilts, Danielle.
All right, Colby, thank you. This is cool. Good luck with your good idea.
Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, Mom.
We're at the pit desk where there's a severe lack of desk and walls. But there was never a wall here, Casper. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is a new wall. It used to be a fence.
Casper, why is there a wall now when there was never a wall before?
The first goal was to soundproof this area from the workshop, which is now right over there. As seen in this video here.
The video that people are watching right now?
No, the other Inside NHRL link. Isn't it like right here?
Yeah, just search Google for Inside NHRL, the one before this one.
You
said that was the first goal, so that would lead me to believe there's multiple goals. What sort of multiple goals are we trying to achieve with this pit desk?
The eventuality of the pit desk is one that moves the schedule quickly and efficiently and avoids long wait times for builders queuing for cages.
So like instead of coming up to this desk and then waiting for a cage assignment and then just like hanging out ready, what's the ideal?
Well, when you're competing in NHRL, the pits become a bit of a black hole. You kind of don't know what's going on downstairs. So the hope is that this can be a bit of a base for information to builders to understand what's happening downstairs, which ultimately will decrease their time up here at the pit desk. They'll be here only when they need to be here before they get sent down to cages. More time at their tables, more time making repairs, more time making tweaks, things like that.
That all seems like a positive. So thank you. And I'm excited to see a wall get put up here eventually.
No, it's done.
This is done.
Looks great. On brand.
Yes.
Words.
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 Matt.
Hey, I'm just standing here like an NPC.
Yes, this room looks incredible.
We're calling this the Smart Box. It's basically an engineering hub slash tournament operations location. Gil sits here. We outfitted it with a communications panel so he can talk to the pit desk upstairs and to anybody who needs him in the control room as well. I tend to live in one of these two chairs. We built all these monitors up here so that you can go ahead and see essentially all the same views that you could see on the wall in the control room, but it keeps us out of, breathing down the director's neck and being like, is that camera working? Did the wireless
Yeah,
drop?
it can
Whatever,
get
all
kind
that
of
type
crowded in there.
Absolutely. And then I've got all of our corner cameras for the cages on this Sparkcast right here. So that's more for
Sparkcast. I don't know if we've told the world about Sparkcast.
So
Do you want to get into that?
Sparkcasts are like a proprietary mini PC Linux-based system that allows us to create a bunch of different views for, just custom interfaces so that we can track stuff that's going on in the building.
Casper up in the pits had mentioned something about information for the pit desk. Is that connected to this room as well?
We're working on a thing called Eye in the Sky, which is replacing Guy in the Sky, which is a long
That was
story
just
that-
a guy in the rafters with a
lot of
clipboard.
chains and just weirdness. But PTZ cameras installed at various locations now in the bowl and at the fighting cages, so we could see folks as they're queuing, make sure things are, when you're told to go to cage 5, just see if there are any bottlenecks developing, if anybody needs some help, like that type of.
So like at a glance, the pit desk can see, oh, cage 2 has a queue formed at it. So don't send any more fights there for a minute.
It's all the standard stuff. You build the thing, and then you're like, it works, and you're like, oh, you know what else we should do? And it's like, oh god, no. Now we do that part, but we'll see.
That's the fun, when you figure out who the creep is, that is the scope creep or whatever. All right, let's move on. Hi, Carly. Hi, Carly. Hi, Carly.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm getting some new merch ready for World Champs.
Okay, some tie-dye, Sparky logo hoodie. What else we got?
More tie-dye,
Yeah.
multicolored. Yeah,
Lovely.
lovely.
Pink.
For the kiddos, it looks like.
Nice. Tap out. It's what you do when you give up in a fight.
More tap out, but don't give up.
Never give up, kids.
Believe in yourself.
Unless your robot's getting destroyed and it's expensive.
Truth. I think that's it for now.
Thank you, Carly. Thank you. All right, I got to finish putting this wall up. I'll see you at World Champs on December 6th.